I got the moves. I got the moves. Oh, I'm making moves. You gotta move. You gotta make the city move. Like, whoa. I make the city move. I got the move.
The Sacramento Kings have been known to be one of the worst franchises of all time, with the front office making terrible decision after terrible decision. But as of recent, it seems like things might be changing. With the recent acquisitions of high draft pick players and great role players, this team's long rebuild may be coming to a close. And for those who are saying I'm overreacting because they've only played 6 games, this is just an interesting topic being brought up, and I want to talk about it, and honestly, there's nothing wrong with some early predictions. If you're new here and enjoy the video, be sure to subscribe for more NBA content. But with that being said, let's talk about the Sacramento Kings. The Kings have started this season off pretty well, winning 3 of their first 6 games, which for a team just starting to come out of a rebuild is actually pretty good. And this is not to say these games have been easy for them either. 2 of the 3 teams they've beaten were in the playoffs last year, OKC and Washington, and the other win was against Memphis, who overall still aren't a bad team. And I wouldn't say these games are flukes either. They won against OKC pretty comfortably, and yes, when they versed Washington they won because DC kind of choked it, but they were still in it for the whole game. That's how they managed to overcome the Wizards in the final moments. And the teams they lost to as well have been great teams, and for most of the time, these games have been relatively close. I only lost to Utah by a few points and just let things slip away versus the Pelicans in the second half. So why is this happening? Why are the Sacramento Kings surprising so many people this season? Well, I think it all comes down to one player, De'Aaron Fox. This season, De'Aaron Fox has been out of this world, and though his stats jump isn't as impressive as, say, Zach LaVine, it's the effect and impact he's having on the Kings that really matters here. So far, De'Aaron Fox is averaging 17.7 points, 4.2 rebounds, 7 assists with 1.3 steals and half a block per game. He's also shooting 47% from the field. These stats are great, especially from a second-year player, but what's really interesting here is what happens when he is on or off the court. When De'Aaron Fox is on the court, the Kings are plus 41 with him, but without him, they are negative 61, which is a massive difference, showing how much positive impact Fox creates for the Kings during a game. But the big question is, can the Kings keep this up for the rest of the season, and can they make the playoffs? In my opinion, I do think that the Kings can keep this up for the majority of the season if they can get momentum going. I know I might sound crazy, but I do think there is a chance this team is winning 40 games this season. But unfortunately for you 10 Kings fans, I don't think this team will be making the playoffs this year. They might finish 10th or 11th, which in itself is a great improvement from previous years, but the playoffs, I'm not sure. The Lakers, Rockets, OKC, and I guess even the Timberwolves, they have all had slow starts and obviously is going to improve from there. These teams are filled with superstars, so I just don't know if I can see the Kings squeezing in. Again, I don't think their season will be terrible, but I do think it won't be enough to secure a playoff berth. Shout out to De'Aaron Fox again, he's been balling out there and has been getting overlooked a ton, so maybe pay some more attention to him. But in the end, I just think that the Kings aren't ready for the big stage yet, but trust me, they will be very soon. But what do you guys think of this? Are the Kings playoff contenders in your eyes? Let me know in the comments below, and also tell me what team I should talk about next, because I am making this a series. Basically, once a week I'll talk about a team and how they're going, and stuff like that. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop it a like and subscribe. But with that being said, I am out. Peace. Cause I can't trust the streets, my brother T just got this. Boy, I can't wait to get my niggas out the projects. Sit on my mind, remember days that we was wild. Get the whole gang designer.